Melanie, are we almost ready for our guests to arrive and to serve tea? Thank you. I think I'll rest just for a moment or so. Looking back, the American Revolution permanently changed my life. Marriage to George Washington, I thought, would mean a relatively quiet life as a planter's wife. Well, once George assumed command of the new Continental Army, I too became a public person and an active participant in the fight for independence. After he left Mount Vernon in 1775, he would not return again for over 6 years. Every year, I made the journey to his camp, whether it was at Cambridge, Valley Forge, Philadelphia, Morristown, Newburgh, or elsewhere. In fact, during the period from, say, April of 1775 until December of 1783, I was able to be with my husband for almost half the time he was away. The general regarded my presence so essential to the cause that he sought reimbursement from Congress for my traveling expenses. I'm not sure that included my clothing. I had to be inoculated for smallpox, one of the most deadly enemies soldiers faced during wartime. As the wife of George Washington, I comforted sick and wounded soldiers, sponsored social activities that brightened the darkness of the long winter days, fortifying my husband and helping to boost the morale of the entire camp. Our residence was the camp's social center. I hosted innumerable guests, including political leaders, foreign dignitaries, Indian chiefs, and military leaders, not to compare with Mount Vernon. Social life under the cloud of war was much more restrained. I missed the routine of my daily life at Mount Vernon. Most of all, my son Jackie and his growing number of children. George has written in his journals of our patriot neighbor, Moses Ball, on Hunting Creek. And Moses mentions George in his will. Moses and his son George are verified patriots to a daughter I think you know. George was the father of William, which came to Kentucky, and through the surname of Ball down to this woman you know, Terry Ball. She shares my real birthday, June 2nd, not the calendar date. I understand the reason for changing the calendar so that some think that my birthday is not June 2nd, but it was. Moses' wife Anne is of Brashears of French heritage. I think you may know the family. Many patriots in that family. Melanie, have our guests arrived? Oh, it sounds like they do. Hello, ladies. So lovely to see each of you. Let us enjoy our teas and my favorite. Isn't it amazing what the Edmonton ladies did to boycott 250 years from now? Surely there will still be great celebrations of the Boston Tea Party and the 5 varieties of tea that were thrown overboard. Today you might compare others to my favorites. Let the birthday celebration from my beloved George begin. Is an excerpt on my family from a well-published document.